Okay guys, if anybody's interested, I've just spent a week at the Hotel Sentido, Bellevue, through Tilly. I'm actually flying home tonight. This is the first chance I've had to review it, so I'll walk you around it, and if you're stopping in later on in the year, you'll have a better idea of what to expect. As you can see, it's on the main promenade. If you come out the hotel and walk right down that way, that's the way to the Strip and Flower Street. It's I would imagine it's a 20-minute walk, but it's a nice pleasant walk. There is literally hundreds and hundreds of shops and bars, so if you want to break your journey up to the Strip, there's plenty to do. As you can see, you are straight on the beach. I'll show you the beach. The Bellevue does have its own stretch of beach. It's free for people staying at the Bellevue. There are plenty of sunbeds and parasols. There's absolutely no charge, you just help yourself. This is the entrance into the Bellevue. There's actually two entrances. There's a front entrance and a back entrance. So when you arrive here, you won't come to this beach entrance. You will go to the main entrance at the back, and I'll show you that in a bit. Now this is the Bellevue beach. This is the entrance. And all of the umbrellas and parasols and beds and tables that you can see there on the right, they are all free to use. They are owned by the Bellevue. As long as you've got your wristband on, if you're all inclusive or your room key, you won't have to pay a penny. Those outside belong to another hotel. The beach is absolutely fantastic. The water is very, very shallow. There is lifeguards. You should be able to just see the lifeguard pods with the flags on top of them. It's very, very shallow, very, very safe. And we've been in the sea many times this week. And as you see, there's the beach. And there's the entrance to the Bellevue. That way, right on the corner there, there's a mini golf, which I think is 10 lev, which is about £4.60, £4.80, something like that. And there's a really good pub there on the corner called the Funky Pub, and they have tribute acts every night. We've seen Tom Jones and Freddie Mercury and Elvis. It's a really good fun pub, and the beer's really cheap. Next to that, you'll see a exchange place called Crown. Only use Crown to exchange. You'll see many exchange offices up and down the front, but only use the ones that have got the Crown sign above them. They are regulated by the Bulgarian government, and you will get the best rate. You'll need your passport as well. Let's walk into the Bellevue. To the left here, you'll see the beach / pool bar. The all-inclusive drinks, we've really enjoyed them. The beer is refreshing. It's a really nice drink. It's not very strong, but if it's strength you want, there's plenty of spirits. By the pool, they're served in rigid plastic glasses, and if you're at the tables here, as you can see, you can have proper glass. I've seen people go up and order 8-10 drinks. There doesn't seem to be any limit on the amount of drinks you can drink. Just help yourself and drink responsibly, as they say, or not. You are on holiday. I'll show you the pool. The pool is shared, but there's plenty of room. It's a really big pool. really big pool with a children's section at the top. That's the showering at the back. The pool is actually shared with a hotel there, which is called the Hotel Slaviansky. So as you can see, all the beds across the other side with the thick foam mats on, they are Slaviansky beds. There is a sign to say that if you're on them, you will be charged. I'll be totally honest with you, we've used them twice. Nobody's ever said anything to eat, but if somebody comes and charges you, don't blame me. But these on the right are all our beds. Plenty shady areas to have a nice drink or a cocktail of an evening. And down the bottom here, there are some cabana beds, but they are very popular. If you want one of them, you need to get up early. This is the children's section. And here are the cabana beds. But again, they are very popular. I'll take you inside the hotel now and show you a little bit there. This is the kids club. We have seen a few kids in here. It's staffed by trained staff, and you can drop the kids off there. I've seen kids singing, painting, craning, dancing, drawing, and they have a kids disco at 8 o'clock. This is the free ice cream station. And there's cakes, fruit, ice creams. Just help yourself. It's only open in the afternoon for a few hours. But again, have as many as you want. This is an internal area, and this is called the Blue Bar. So that's another bar. You can get your drinks from there. That's the Blue Bar. You can also get drinks in plastic from there if you want to take them by the pool. But that's a more busier bar of an evening. There's 4 lifts. The hotel is 12 floors up. There's 4 lifts, and each lift is quite small. They only hold about 4 people, but they are quite fast. That's downstairs toilets. There's a change bureau there, but I haven't used that. This is the main reception. That's where the TV rep usually is in the morning. And this is, basically it's called the back road. It's behind the hotel, but it's the main entrance. This is where you'll be dropped off on your transfers. It's also the quickest way, if you come out this back way, to get to what they call the back road. I've been up the back road quite a few times this week, and there is a really big significant drop in price compared to the promenade, the seafront. Not that the seafront is expensive, I'm not saying that it's not. You can still get a pint of beer for 3 lev, about £1.40 on the front. But on this back road there are loads more bars, restaurants, and they are a lot cheaper than the seafront, in my opinion. So if you come out this way, the reason I brought you out here is if, like me, you bring your own tea and coffee, as you come out the entrance the back way, if you look right, there's a massive Carrefour there. It's not the cheapest supermarket, but it's very, very convenient. It's the closest one to your hotel. There's everything in there you need: water, beer, wine, juices, snacks. There's also, right next to it, you just can't see it, but right next to it there's also a pharmacy. So if you need a pharmacy, there's one there next to the Carrefour market. I've never stayed at the Hotel Bellevue before. I would definitely come again. In my opinion, it's got everything that I require. I think that the all-inclusive package was very, very good. The drinks and the food is very varied. Some people say that the food's not hot enough, but that's not been a problem for me and my wife. But you can. There's microwaves in there, so if you want to warm your food up, you can. But it's not been a problem for we. The food's been really varied, plentiful, and we've got no complaints whatsoever. The rooms are absolutely fantastic. You nearly all have a side sea view. The mattresses are really comfy. You have free aircon and you have a free safe. You don't pay for that. We've been really pleased with the room. The only quirk about the room is the cleaner comes every single day, changes towels, empties bins, but she doesn't make your bed. You have to get used to making your own bed, which is quite strange, but it's not a big problem for us. And I'm sure if you asked her, she would. So now I'm going to take you back at the front and try and show you a bit more. There is an a la carte restaurant here. The menu is quite extensive and the food is really, really nice. We were given 2 tickets to book the a la carte restaurant for 1 night per stay. The reason we didn't book was because it's a smaller menu that you're offered. This is the restaurant. It's not open now, they're getting ready for dinner. There's a self-service bar over there and there. I'll try and get you in the restaurant later. There's another bar here, and this was bought way in the back way, and we're now in the a la carte restaurant, which is called Sentido. Up here there is a sun terrace, sea view terrace, a lovely place to spend an evening with a cocktail or a beer and watch the sun go down. And if you want to bring your food up here of a night, you're more than welcome. You can eat up here, not a problem. There's a small games room in there for the children, a couple of arcade games, foosball, pool, table tennis. So if that interests your children, that's there for you. And this is the view you get of the sunset if you eat or drink up here of a night time. This is the outdoor terrace of the restaurant. I'll show you that a bit closer in a minute. You can either eat in the restaurant or you can eat out. The weather's been gorgeous, so we've been trying to eat out. The only little criticism I've got of this outdoor terrace, although it's beautiful and fresh and lovely to dine outside, they do allow smoking. We've had a couple of issues with cigars drifting over to us, so we had to move tables. if it's not a problem for you, well, it's a lovely place to eat out. This is the outdoor terrace of the a la carte restaurant, Bendita. And we're back down on the bottom floor now, and this is the outdoor terrace for the main restaurant. The main restaurant isn't open now because it's lunch serving is finished and they're getting ready for dinner. There's a little play area for the children. And you can sit here and have a bite to it. And your kids can, your little toddlers can have a play on there. And this is the snack bar. Snack bar's open from 7 in the morning till I think it's 10 at night. They serve waffles, omelettes, burgers, pizza, all different things, but they don't serve them all. They don't serve them all at one go. In the morning they do waffles and omelettes. I think lunchtime they do pizza and pasta, and the afternoon it's burgers, grilled chicken. It changes every few hours, but that's all included in your all-inclusive. You can see behind there, that's the golf course that I told you about earlier. There's the land train going past. That goes straight past the hotel on the promenade. That goes as far as Nessibar, which is quite a way. I think it's 6 left to use the to use the land train, and 6 left will get you up to Flower Street Way, a little bit past. But then if you want to go to Nessibar, you have to pay again. So it's going to cost you 12 lev altogether if you want to catch the land train to Nessibar. We went on the bus actually. When I took it out by the Carrefour, which is the back road, there's a bus stop there, and you can catch the bus from by the Carrefour right to Nessibar, and it's 2 lev each, which is about 85 pence I think. And that takes you straight to Nessibar. And on the way back, just catch any orange bus from Nessibar and tell the conductress when you pay her that you want to get off at the Carrefour, and she'll remind you of your stop. And that's the closest bus stop back to the Hotel Bellevue. So that's all I've got to tell you. Hopefully this, we would definitely come again. We think it's a great hotel, a very international hotel, very cosmopolitan, quite a few nationalities, Bulgarians, French, Russians, Germans, English, quite cosmopolitan, but it's a very, very friendly hotel. We've had no problem with the food, we've had no problem with the drink. The room was fantastic. We were in room 712, which is a superior room with a side sea view. As I say, we had free air conditioning and a free safe. We was really, really pleased. And this is totally my opinion, don't forget. Other people could have a different opinion and a different experience. But for us, we would definitely come to the Bellevue again. And that's all I've got to say. I hope this helps somebody. When I was looking for the Hotel Bellevue on YouTube before I came, there wasn't much information about it on YouTube, so this will be on soon, and happy holidays, have a great time, and thanks for watching.